again with Lunch with Faride. I hope you guys had a phenomenal weekend. And don't forget, if you are watching this and you're coming on board, please type in a message so I know that you are listening to us. Today, I'm so excited. We're going to give it a few seconds to let people join us on our Facebook Live and our YouTube Live. But we have a special guest, and I'm so excited to bring him on board with you. You guys are going to have so much fun today. Remember, we have about 20 to 30 minutes of just fun. So go grab your lunch, go grab your drink, because we're going to be cheering in one moment. So let's get started.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way. I'm all the way.
All right. Who got pumped up with that music? I know I did, and I'm ready to rock and roll. Here it is. I know I have a lot of energy, but it is only because I am happy to have a special guest with us. So let's bring up the comments. I want to make sure that everybody's watching us. Yay! We have a couple people watching us and sending us messages. So I'm so excited for that. Oh my God, here we go. Somebody's speaking to me in another language. I don't have the translator right away, but I hope that you're saying something good. So hello from whatever language that is, and you're saying hello to us. So I have a surprise for you today, and we're going to, let me see, we're going to bring on my special guest in a moment. But guess what? Before we do that, we got to do some homework, right? You guys know that if you're watching us on Facebook and you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, look for Faride Cisniega. You will see this little logo right here, the little logo with the eagle. And so subscribe, because in there, we're going to have some secret society videos that only our subscribers are going to be able to receive. You're going to get to have an opinion on who visits us. You're going to have an opinion on what subjects. But best of all, you're also going to receive gifts from our sponsors. So make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube channel, Faride Cisniega. If you just Google it on YouTube, it'll come up. It's the one with the little eagle, okay? Now, if you are tuning in from YouTube, then go ahead and follow my Facebook page at Faride Cisniega. Actually, it's Faride.Cisniega.5, okay? So follow me there. Because on Facebook, we're going to have this secret group on Facebook that is going to be exposed to marvelous things from a lot of the people that follow us. So I'm excited for that. And if you're an Instagrammer, maybe a younger kid, I don't know. I always get told that I'm old because I do Facebook. I like to think that it's because I'm a creature of habit instead of old, but call me what you want. But make sure that you follow us on Instagram. Now, on Instagram is backwards. It's Cisniega Faride, okay? So there you go. And share. If somebody needs to hear what our topic is today, let's share that button. Just click on the share and either publicly share it or send it to them privately. But our topic today is stay ready, right? But with a little sabor, with a little twist. So make sure that you stay on. And so with no further ado, I want to introduce you to my guest for today. Why I'm so excited. Actually, this is a person who I met a while back and we started talking and everything. And all of a sudden, I noticed we stay connected through social media platform and everything, but I noticed that he has like really good content and stuff. And then he was a guest. He was actually putting comments on our YouTube. I'm sorry, on our Facebook lives. So what do? We picked the best comments out. And because he had the best comments, he was really into our live stream. He is now our guest, and he has a lot to say about staying ready. So our special guest is none other than Mr. Anton Leftwich. There you go. I sounded like an MC. Here he is. Hi, Anton. How are you?
Man, I'm great. I'm blessed, highly favored. I'm on 2 feet. That's not a bad start. You got Faride. Your energy is infectious. It's amazing. Thank you for that great introduction. And I just feel like, man, you better bring it after an introduction like that. You're going to be on the show. You're going to be in this environment. You better add value after an introduction like that. So thank you.
Absolutely. I hope you're ready, because our audience, let me tell you.
I'm ready.
Let me tell you, our audience is phenomenal. So let's look at some comments. See if any comments came in. People wanting to know some information. Nice. Okay. We have somebody on Facebook saying hello. So say hi to our followers on Facebook. I'm sorry, that's YouTube. And I don't know if you can read this message.
Oh, whoa. I don't know what that says. I got through the beginner's class in school, but then I saw like some food and I got distracted. So then I missed that part. So I have no idea what that says.
Serge, can you tell me what language that is? I don't want to mess it up and I don't want to offend anybody. Right. But I'm going to attempt it. I don't know about you, but I want to attempt it.
What do you think
Hopefully it says? He's not telling me something bad.
What do you think it says?
Okay, I think, let's see. I think it says, tú es charmante et tres goli, madame.
Which in English means?
You're beautiful, miss.
Charmente means like very charming. He's probably saying you're very charming.
Probably.
Like
I have no idea what it says. But hey.
That's why staying ready. Stay ready to keep from getting ready.
That's right. Hey, you got to be ready all the time. Hey, cheers to that. What are you guys cheering on? Remember, this is Lunch with Faride. So what do we do at Lunch with Faride? We bring on our lunch. We bring on our drink if you're in between time. So I am cheering today. Look at this. This was a gift. Before we cheer, this was a gift from a lovely friend that I have from Mont Zanuck, which is a winery, right? So anyways, I just want to cheer with my little mimosa. So here we go. Cheers.
Cheers.
There we go. Oh, that is so good. I have the best champagne. And for all of you guys.
I love that mimosa.
I'm not like a big fan of mimosas. Really? I have to kind of almost make it myself and add like a little twist to it, but you know how that goes.
Yeah.
But anyways,
the champagne taste. That's the one tip I heard about mimosas was don't put too much orange juice. It should be a splash so you don't over drown the champagne taste. But
well, what's your favorite champagne?
Oh gosh, there's a one. Oh Jesus, it's the La Roque or something like. It's some just house brand. It doesn't look fancy, but it's like La Roque or something like that. It tastes so. I'm more of a sweet. I like the sweet more than the dry. So.
Okay. Well, there's Frank. He's cheering with us. Hi, Frankie Ingram. He's one of my favorite introverts. I called him introvert, and he's probably not even an introvert one time. But anyway, here's Frank.
What's your favorite champagne?
I don't have a favorite champagne. I am terrible with names, so I don't attempt to remember them. I don't attempt to impress anybody by knowing names. So here's what I do. If you want me to taste the champagne, just bring it on. Make sure that it's not bitter and that it's not way too dry. Other than that, I'll try it.
Nice.
But anyway.
By the way, a quick little story about when we were talking about how we're going to brainstorm ideas on what to talk about and whatnot. When I thought about getting ready or being ready or staying ready, I thought about just a really quick short story. The other day when my mentor wanted me to do a training for our team, he actually asked me last minute. And when he asked me last minute, you got to kind of think about, we have this entitlement sometimes. Like we think we deserve a moment's notice. We think we deserve to have all these things in life, right? But when we're going for something, when we're going for this peak, this mountain, when we're trying to accomplish these things in life, you're going to have that adversity, right? So we're not always going to get all the tools. We're not always going to get all the answers to the test. Sometimes we have to figure things out. So, and therefore, in our back time, when we're not really have to supposedly get ready, we should be getting ready, like doing the things so that when I get called on, if you called on me, Faride, yesterday you called on me, you sent me a text, I'm going to send you a link with an email. I thought we were on yesterday. I was like, man, I better get ready. I was like, that's on me. I got to be ready. That's not true. Right. That's on me, because guess what? When Tom Brady was backup quarterback and Bledsoe got hurt, and all of a sudden he jumped in to fill in, and all of a sudden he's the best quarterback on planet Earth, he was practicing every day, assuming that every day was going to be his day. So if we're athletes, if we are business athletes, because everybody wants to be an entrepreneur, everybody wants to do something big and get rich and have their own thing and never have a boss again and make their own time and do what they want to do and go where they want when they want to go. Maybe we should always just prepare, even when we're not under the pressure of having to prepare.
Oh my goodness, you couldn't have said it any better way, Anton. Tell us a little bit about who Anton is. Our audience wants to know who you are.
You're so sweet, man. I'm made of love. I stand for, people ask you, what do you stand for? There's 6 human needs. Tony Robbins talks about 6 human needs. One of them, first one is certainty or security, variety or the need for things to change frequently, significance or recognition, love or connection, growth and contribution. I'm love and connection all day long. Like literally, my dad passed away 5 years ago of pancreatic cancer. I moved my life back from Texas.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. It was a rough time, but so many blessings and things blossomed from that adversity. And I take care of my mother now. I moved my life back from Texas. Found a great network of people, a great career. I'm living life. I'm expanding myself. I'm pursuing the best version of myself every day. But I genuinely love people. And the reason why is because my whole life, I still like to say this, my whole life, I've known one thing, that the whole world's love can fit inside my mom's love. And that's what she gave.
Wow. So, that's beautiful. Okay. So what the women want to know. Married, taken, layaway.
No layaway. I'm single, ladies.
There you go, to all my little beautiful single ladies out there, friends. Here we go. Anton, he's a doer. He is one that stays ready. Hey, you got to stay ready to be ready, right? So that's great.
You gotta stay ready to keep from getting ready. A friend of mine used to tell me all the time when I was growing up, stay ready to keep from getting ready.
So tell me, what do you think it's just, well, number one, let's say hello to Celia Cosio. Hi, Celia.
Hi, Celia. How you doing?
These are some of our here. We have an attorney. Oh, we better not say nothing bad.
All righty then.
See, they make me nervous. They start making me sweat whenever I see that there's attorneys around watching me, right? Is it okay?
Hey, attorney-client privilege right here.
Is it okay if I drink a mimosa on my show?
Hey, this is attorney-client privilege. Can't say nothing.
That's right. Anyways, well, thank you to all the people who are commenting. Obviously, let's ask Anton. I'll have some questions, but the goal here is for you guys to come on the chat. Even my daughter is on the chat. Look at her. She's saying hello. Hey, they better follow me because they won't get any allowances on Sunday. So, hey, you know how that goes. But tell me, Anton, what is one thing? I know that you talked about your business, but let's say in your personal life, what is one thing that you can actually tell us? Please, I want to hear some juice. So
juice. Okay. All right. Oh, I love juice. So
all right. So tell us the story of you had to be ready. Like you didn't have any time to prepare, but you were ready. Something that has happened to you that you want to tell us about.
Oh man, geez. Well, it happens frequently in my building my company. I'm building a business, and I'm networking with different people. I'm building relationships, and in that there's always a moment when I need to be ready, or I don't feel prepared, so I have to get prepared. So that's why I just talk about always just preparing in your downtime, preparing in those dark hours, those wee hours.
What does that mean, though? Tell us, preparing in your downtime.
I got you. So perfect. So I know what business I'm in, right? Okay, I know what business I'm in. I'm in the finance industry. I'm in financial services. I know what goes with it. I know what licenses I have. I know what people I'm targeting. I know what things I'm going to talk about to my team. I know all these things already. I've been doing it. Maybe at first I didn't, because that's the learning curve, right? You're learning a craft. But once you have it down, you know what you're a part of. So I know day to day what I should be doing. I shouldn't ever have a time when I'm not ready. What do you mean get ready? You know what you're doing every day. You know why you get up. You know you got kids. You know you're married. You know you got a family. What are you getting ready for? So this is how I get ready. I spend time planning the night before. And if a situation comes that I'm not prepared for because things come up, then the diligent work you've been doing to develop yourself along the way will give you the tools you need to access that thing at the time you need to access it, right?
Right.
You don't always see a stop sign, but when you drive and you see it last minute, you're automatically programmed to just slam on the brakes. You weren't ready.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And then look, hey, you may not see a stop sign at a four-way. This is good. You may not see a stop sign at a four-way intersection, but cars are coming from every way. So don't you be a little more aware when you come to that four-way stop section, even if you don't see a stop sign?
Absolutely.
You know what you're part of. When you know what you're part of and you claim it and you own it and you love what you do, you will figure these things out. So figure out what you love and prepare. Take time to prepare. That's how you stay ready. You take time to prepare even when you don't have to. That's how you stay ready.
All right. So I got a question and hopefully you got advice for me. So I got stood up on a dinner date.
Okay. Oh, I love stuff. I love relationship stuff. Come on, bring it. Let's go.
So I got stood up. So
you got stood up first of all. That's a crime. But yeah, go ahead.
I got stood up too. It's not abnormal.
You must have got lost or something, but okay. He probably still trying to find you. Where is she?
Okay, so let's keep this to your advice.
Come on.
So I get stood up.
Okay.
But I have the evening free. So how does being prepared, what do you think? I have two roads to take. I can either, be sour about it and be upset, et cetera, or what would you do?
What would I do personally, and what would I advise you to do?
What would you advise me to do?
Well, I'll tell you both. So I advise you, know what kind of person you are, Faride. Just go and have fun with yourself. Take yourself to a movie. Take yourself out to a movie. And I'm sure that, people and there's people who draw people to them because they just have a certain light around them everywhere they go, right? And you and I feel like we're those types of people. So we can go out by ourselves, by the end of the night, we will have had several conversations with people who just randomly met that day. So I don't feel like we're ever alone. Our personality type is never actually alone. You know what I mean? It's more of we choose to isolate. So if God blows you off, you got time, go out, take yourself to a movie. And make sure you go to the recliner theaters too. Don't go to
the one that's gonna serve me a drink.
Yeah. Go to the recliner theater where they serve you food. Have yourself a nice time. That's what I'd say.
Okay, that's some good advice.
That's what I would do, by the way.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
By the way, take yourself to a movie just for no reason. Who cares? Date yourself. Like, we should all date ourselves.
Oh, that's right. I do that all the time, by the way.
There you go.
What does our audience think? What do you guys do in a situation where you had a date planned out? And it doesn't need to be a date. It can be an appointment, maybe a client appointment if you're in business, maybe, I don't know, a party that you just found out that there was some chaos in there, so you decide not to go. How is your mentality at that point? Do you choose to go the negative way and become a victim of the situation? Or do you actually choose to do quite the opposite and make it an awesome day for you? I'd love to hear from you guys on what you would do.
That's a great question, Faride.
1 second, because I think so Anton, I'm going to bring you on completely. Let me see.
I see your camera went out there. Oh, now I just see me. Am I in the hot seat? Oh, I lost the audio too.
Is my audio also?
No, there you go. Now I got your audio back. I just don't have your video.
Okay, sounds good. Well, my video will come on in a minute. But take us through a moment of maybe an experience that you've had where you accomplished something for being ready.
Oh, gosh. Well, okay. So again, with my business, my mentor wanted me to design a training for a group. We have a team that we're growing right now, and we're expanding in some different areas. So I thought about what I was going to do, but I wasn't necessarily sure about the date. So long story short, we come down to the day before, and he's telling me, hey, you're going to go ahead and present for the group tomorrow, train for the group tomorrow. I had no idea what I was going to talk about. I knew what I was going to say. I had thought about all these different things, but I hadn't narrowed my focus down to the specific content. So then I thought about, for whatever reason, I had all these acronyms in my head, right? And I'm always placing things with acronyms. I don't know why, but acronyms make things easy for me. So it's something that I've always practiced, okay? In other words, I was ready because that's something I had always done. So again, talking about the reps where you don't even have to, right? And then I thought about something, and I have it right here, actually. The acronym that came to my mind, because it was the first one we were going to do, the acronym was GIFT, right? So, because my mentor was telling me, you have this gift, and you need to give it to other people. So I came up with the acronym for GIFT, and all this whole lesson spawned from it because I have been doing the work already, you understand, subconsciously, without even thinking about it. Because at first it was work, but then it just became fun. Now it's part of me. That's what I say about memorizing scripts. It's awkward, mechanical, and natural. Now it's part of you, right? So I came up with gifts. So greatness, ideas, freedom, treasures. So inside of our gift has greatness inside of it. Our gift can generate ideas for us. Our gift can provide freedom to others, and our gift will create treasures only to the limits of our imaginations. And I did a whole training on that. It went really great, and it's to this day, it's one of the best things people that our team talks about. How much they got from that, how much value they got from that training. So that's just part of results of me being ready beforehand, and then just plugging in the tool, right? So it's pretty good. Oh, you're on mute.
Sorry. We had some technical difficulty on one of our cameras, so we had to switch really quick cameras.
Oh, it's
so
all
it kind of, it kind of distorts everything for a moment. But
this is good. Either one's fine. I like both of them.
Okay. All right. So, all right. Well, that's awesome. I love to hear how people actually interact with their day-to-day challenges, right? And it's so true to say that when you're ready, really the world is at your disposition. Now let's talk about if you're not ready, but how do you react to a change, a drastic change? We get hit. Well, let's talk about this pandemic for a moment, right? Like nobody was ready for this.
Right.
But okay. what you made out of it, right? So let's see. I think I have, hello, Margarita. She's
Margarita.
One of our people that tune in to all of our Spanish and English. So I'm so glad to see her here. And then Michael, don't worry. You're never late. Never late to hear a good content. And remember, if you missed it from the beginning, you can always go back to watch it again. So not to worry. But let's talk about that. What do you think about the people that are continuously nagging about, what this pandemic brought to them? What do you think about that?
Well, it's funny. I was talking to a friend earlier, and we were talking about mindset. Okay, everything's a mindset. It's transfer of certainty. You want your kid to clean his room, better be able to transfer certainty. Want that girl to marry you, better be able to transfer certainty. It's the mindset that we have. So if when things go bad, I look for reasons to complain. I'm naturally programmed like that because I've lived my life. I've been through experiences that have developed my belief system, and now for whatever reason, when things go bad, I panic and I hold on to victim. I inherit the victim mentality. Or when things go bad, I pivot and I figure it out. So I think for the people that are complaining or finding themselves challenged with trying to figure out how they can, spin this whole thing to work for them, or how they can get themselves out of a rut when this is going on, I say, take a look at the patterns in your life. I'm a higher law kind of guy. I look at the core of everything. Like I don't want to cure the symptom. I want to cure the damn disease. Excuse my language. I want to cure the disease. There's symptom and there's the disease. Like, what's causing this to happen? What about me is causing me to freak out when things go bad instead of looking for answers? Right.
You think looking deep inside, kind of finding why you have to come up with excuses all the time?
Yeah. Ask yourself that question. Yeah. What about me? Like if you're coming and bragging to me all the time and always coming to me with gossip all the time, and all you interact to me is gossip, I would say to myself, what about me makes you feel like you can come to me with that all the time?
100% agree with you on that.
Right? Because we teach people how to treat us. So guess what else we do? We teach the universe how to treat us. We tell the universe how to respond to the way we live. Because when you say you want something, the world asks the universe, whatever, God, whatever you guys want to say, I acknowledge God, but that might not be someone else. So the universe asks you, are you sure, by handing you adversity? Are you sure? Here you go. Go through some of that. Wow. And then the growth that you were supposed to experience while going through the trial was what you were going to need to operate at the next level anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing. Your mama must be so proud of you.
I love my mom. She's a good one. She raised a good one. So.
I know you were raised by women.
I was raised by a single mom. I was. And my stepdad came along a little bit later, but initially it was her. And it was, I earned every butt whooping I got. I knew I had it coming. Whenever I was getting ready to get whooped, I knew. I had half the day to think about the whooping I was going to get when I got home.
Did you give your mom a hard time a long time?
I did.
Yeah, I was a troublemaker too. I think I gave my mom the most challenges out of all the kids as well. So that goes to say, if you have a troublemaker at home, let them be. They're going to be great eventually, right? And something.
There you go.
Well, that's awesome. And, that is one of the reasons why you are actually part of my circle and part of my friends, is because of your mentality and the way you approach things and the way you see things in a bigger level, right? And it takes one person like that to stay for a long time in somebody's life. So I want to thank you for being my guest today. Lunch with Faride wouldn't have been the same today without your input. And if somebody wants to follow you, Anton, how do people find you?
Oh, if you want to go to Instagram, you can follow me at Anton Leftwich CEO. So just my name right there, and then add CEO after it. And then Buford Anton Leftwich III. If you want to find me on LinkedIn, I'm sure there's only one.
Follow him on the easy one, and then ask him for the other one. Now, you cannot go away without flexing your muscles. I see those muscles. I see you. I see you. Let me see.
Oh, you got some guns too. Look at you. All right. I'm scared of you. Man, hold on.
All those muscles are, it's just a bunch of headaches in there. Don't think it's anything to do with But anyways, that's our time today. I hope that you guys enjoy him. Stay on for a little bit. Anton, don't leave me. I'm going to send everybody off. And remember, we will see you next Monday at 12:15 again for lunch, so you can come cheer with us and have us on there and entertain you a little bit. Hopefully today you were entertained and you also got some value. So we'll see you next Monday. Say bye, Anton, and thank you so much.
Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way.